We'll gather around, feel the love come down. Blue elephant is strong.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So Let's Resin sent me some of their black epoxy resin. Now I have not tried their black before, but this is new. They now offer it in gallon size, which is amazing. I use black a lot, so this is going to save me all kinds of time and having to deal with pigment paste and any of that stuff. And then let me just tell you, you don't even know how excited I am about this chrome powder. Like, from the very first video that I seen that they had put on Facebook or something with them using it, I fell in love. Like, I have been wanting to try this for so long, and I just received it like a week ago, and I am ecstatic. I think that these, along with that black resin, are gonna make some absolutely stunning Christmas ornaments. Now, you get 10 different colors. You get, I think it's like 3 different shades of blue. You get a holographic silver, a holographic pink. You get gold. You get like a green. You get red. Come on now. Red. Oh, we are in purple, and I'm forgetting something, I'm sure. But we are going to use every single one of them today, and we are going to make some ornaments. Now, this is their new Christmas mold Christmas ornament mold that came out, I guess, this year at some point. I'm not exactly sure when, but I do know it is their new one. And you get all the fantastic little shapes that you get, and then you also get like 4 of your traditional type bauble style ornaments. So we are going to go ahead and just dust each and every one of these with these gorgeous chrome powders, and then when we're done, we're going to do some cool stuff with them. Now, as I go kind of over this and do the dusting thing, I'm not going to talk through it. I'm going to put on some music for you guys. I will be back when we are ready to do the resin.
Time for family gatherings around the tree. Bobby and Sue, as good as can be. Milk and cookies near the pine, waiting for Santa in a festive line. Chatter and laughter fills the air, stockings hung with tender care. Lights are twinkling pure and bright, Santa's sleigh in the frosty night. Ho, 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 we sing with cheer, Santa's coming, we know he's near. Under the tree, the gifts will lie, it's a magical night, no need to deny. Bobby whispers in a quiet tone, Sue's excitement surely shown. Mom and Dad with smiles so wide, in this moment no one can hide. Reindeer hooves on the rooftop high, Rudolph's nose is lighting the sky. Magic sparkles all around, Santa's joy in his jolly sound. Ho, 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 we sing with cheer, Santa's coming, we know he's near. Under the tree, the gifts will lie, it's a magical night, no need to deny. No need to deny. Whoa, oh. Reindeer hooves on a rooftop high, Rudolph's nose is lighting the sky. Magic sparkles all around, Santa's joy in his jolly sound. Ho, 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 we sing with cheer, Santa's coming, we know he's near. Under the tree, the gifts will lie, it's a magical night, no need to deny. No need to deny. magic sparkles all around. Santa's joy in his jolly sound. Woo-hoo.
Aren't those colors absolutely gorgeous? All right, so each one of these takes about 7 ounces of resin. So I'm going to mix up about 15. And to do this, I'm just going to use my Big Let's resin mixer because I like to use it when I have, a lot of resin, a high volume of resin to mix. This way, it just mixes so much faster and easier and all that stuff. So that is what I'm going to use for the mixing purposes. And we're just going to pour it in. Now, I do want to, for those of you, like these powders, the chrome powders have been out for a couple of months now. I feel like it was somewhere around September-ish that I had first seen it. I don't know how long before they came out, but that was when I had first noticed that they came out with them. They are not chameleon powders. They are just chrome powder, so they are not color shifting in any way, but they are absolutely gorgeous. And I really do like the fact that you can get the reds and the blues and the purples and just all these beautiful, beautiful colors that aren't chameleon. Like, don't get me wrong, I like chameleon colors, but it's like the same few colors that you get. Do you know what I mean? And you don't have the red. Now, one color I would love to see, unless Resin, if you're watching, orange. Like, I have not found a nice orange, and there are things that I would love to do with it. So if you guys come out with another one, please include orange in there. Like, really, I would love that. All right, so I filled these up. I am not going to go around them because I don't want to scrape off any of the powder that I put on there. Hit them with my heat gun real quick. Now I'm just going to top off any that kind of need just a little bit more, and then we're going to go ahead and fill the next mold up and do the same exact thing. Now, not having used these before, I am not sure. You know how with chameleon powders you use the black and you get the more vivid actual effect of the chameleon powder, as opposed to if you go white or clear and you get a lighter kind of variation of that. I am not 100% sure how these are going to work as far as using black, if there's colors that may be better off using a white background or a clear resin instead of the black, but we're going to find out. And honestly, like, I have plans. I want to try so many different things with these powders. I actually want to maybe mix them in. I want to do with clear. I want to do with white. I want to do maybe a comparison video where we do all 4 ways. We mix it in, use clear, use white, use black as a background, just to kind of see the difference in the color and if it makes a difference. Because, with their intense chameleon powders, you can use a lighter color and you don't necessarily, because the color is so intense, there's not a difference in how it appears. So later on, once I'm in my new house completely and set up and I have time to really, really play around with this, that is what I'm going to do so that we can all see together and learn together the best way to use these powders and if it makes a difference in what your backing color is, all that good stuff. But for now, we're going black. So I am just topping each one of these off, getting the rest of my resin gone. And, I love how their molds have how many ounces of resin that you need. This way, it takes care of all the guesswork for you. And you don't have to worry about measuring the molds for those of you that do. I personally don't do that because it's not something I ever think about. But I do love that. So it's kind of like a foolproof way of mixing the right amount of resin so that you don't have to worry about, okay, what am I going to do with this, or mixing up more later on. All right, so here we are. These are the silver, and you can already see just from the camera angle that holographicness just showing through. And then we've got the gold and the green. I mean, oh, guys, it's just so beautiful. Like, I'm in love. I really am. They are so pretty. This blue, oh my God. And the red. Look at how stunning that is. And it's actually like a really real red. Now, this is the light blue. And you can kind of see it I'm thinking this one may be better off with a lighter background because you can kind of sort of see the black poking through on that a little bit. I mean, it still looks gorgeous, don't get me wrong, but I think for the color that's intended, I think that particular color really is the only one I've noticed that maybe work better with a lighter color background. All right, so now what we're going to do is some of these I am going through and I am going to dress up with some rhinestones just to add a little bit of accent to them. And then some of them we're going to do something else with. Now, as I add the rhinestones to the ones that I'm going to, I'm going to bounce off. Now, I am kind of going, I don't want to say minimalistic on it, but sort of in a sense. Like, I'm not going super, super crazy. Just a spot here, a spot there, just to kind of give it something extra, but not like insanely overboard. I do have an idea of something else I'd like to try with this mold later on if time allows, once I'm settled and I'm back to making videos full swing again. So keep fingers crossed that I can get to it this year. But at this point, I'm going to bounce off. I will be back when we're going to finish up the last of these and tell you what I'm going to do with them.
Tiny hands in frosty air, building dreams from snow we share. Button's eyes and carrot nose, magic in the world it shows.
Woolen hats and scarves we bind, laughter follows winter wind. Twig arms raise from snowy land, we create with wonder's hand. Snowman dances in delight, children's hearts all pure and bright. Sleigh lights glide on fluffy white, magic fills this Christmas night. Snowflakes fall like whispers sweet, children cast spells on the street. In the glow of twinkling light, snowman leaps in winter's night. Underneath the starry sky, time stands still as moments fly. Snowman leads the joyful cheer, every wish a whisper near. Snowman dances.
Alright, I'm back. So, we are finished up with these now. Now it is time to use our gilding glue. And what I wanted to do is, I kind of wanted to do some design with them. And my initial thought process was I was going to paint snowflakes on. But as you've seen in the last video, I kind of did it with that. So I wanted to go a different route with it. So I decided that I'm going to see if you can actually do designs with the gilding glue, if it'll stay and work and whatever. So that's what I'm going to do for the rest of these, and just kind of put spots here and there. And then how detailed can I actually get? So on the rocking horse, I did little strands of hair. And I'm hoping that it works right and everything is kind of cool. And then if you've not worked with gilding glue, at least this one in particular, it has a purple tint to it. When it's dry, it turns clear. So I'm going to wait for that, which would be 30 minutes, give or take. I am putting it on kind of thick, so probably a little bit more than not. And now it's time to add our foils. Now I'm just brushing it on, and then for some of them, I'll do the cleanup later on, because if you did like I do, and I kind of messed up on a couple of them where I put the glue and I wiped it off with a baby wipe and it comes off fine enough. However, if you don't wipe it off good enough, then it kind of still stays sticky, and then you have an issue with the foil sticking to areas that you don't want it to. This candy cane in particular. Now, I was able to get it off, and you can use a little bit of painter's tape when you do it. You just got to be careful on how hard you're pushing it on there, because there are some areas where I pushed too hard and the foil came off of the glue, and it just was a whole thing. So I'm going to finish this up real quick. I will be back when we are back for the last bit of this.
Stockings hanging by the fire, waiting for the magic storm. Children's eyes wide open bright, too excited for the night. Santa's sleigh up in the sky, reindeer flying way up high. Cookies on a plate so neat, milk beside them such a treat. Oh, the stockings wait to fill, hearts with joy they start to spill. Dreams so big they could ignite, wishes floating through the night. Chimney whispers tales of cheer, children gather round to hear. Hopes as high as Christmas trees, whispers carried by the breeze. Tick tock, it's so slow. When will Santa start to show? Little fingers start to tap, eyes so heavy with a nap. Oh, the stockings wait to fill, hearts with joy they start to spill. Dreams so big they could ignite, wishes floating through the night.
Alright, well, as you saw, the star yeah, I didn't even finish it anymore, because it just all came off, and it was just, honestly, the design I put on it, I kind of wanted to look like a starburst or a sunburst kind of deal, and it just wasn't working, and I had to wipe it off too many times, and I didn't do a good enough job getting off of the glue, so everything just stuck. And then when I tried to clean it off, then it all came off, and then it wasn't sticky anymore. So I just was like, yeah, no, it's gone to resin heaven. Now for these, I am just tying on a little bit of gold. It's not ribbon, it's more like a kind of, it's not string either, I don't know, like a twiny type stuff, I guess. But I've got some gold and I've got some silver, so depending on the color is going to depend on which color I kind of put on there. And then that's it. This one's done. I had fun. Love the chrome powders. If you haven't tried them yet, I highly recommend trying them. I do have a discount code for Let's Resin in the description box below that you can get your resin, your molds, powders, all that good stuff at a 10% discount. Save you a little bit of money. Anyway, that is a wrap on this one, guys. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. I will catch you on Saturday in the next one. Love ya. Bye.
Winter friends are passing by, building forts and throwing snow. Laughter is the way to go.
Frozen pond is smooth and bright, skates are gliding in the night, holding hands and feeling free. This is where we want to be. Winter wonderland inside, hearts are warm despite the bite, playing games and having fun, chasing shadows of the sun. Winter wonderland inside, hearts are warm despite the bite, chasing shadows of the sun. Snowmen standing tall and proud, echoes of our voices loud. Hot cocoa after skating fast, moments here are made to last. Frosty air and blushing cheeks, snowy hills and snowy peaks, holding on to all the cheer. Winter magic feels so near. Winter wonderland in sight, hearts are warm despite the bite. Playing games and having fun, chasing shadows of